Hello friends, today's recording is about look beyond your difficulty. Have you found yourself going through a difficult season lately? Maybe you have lost your job or facing financial difficulties. Most days our faith carries us through, but then we have days we find ourselves down. We want to know, when will this storm end? Have you ever wondered how Christ felt when the hour had come? Well, I can't help but think about Jesus during his season. He knew how challenging his assignment was, yet he humbled himself to the Father's will, although it wasn't easy for him. In Matthew chapter 26 verse 39, we can see that he went a little farther and fell on his face and prayed, saying, "O my Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as you will." And again in Luke chapter 22 verse 44 it says, "Then his sweat became like great drops of blood falling down to the ground." It was a hard time for Jesus. The Spirit in him knew to see God's glory, this had to take place. As painful as the persecution and crucifixion was, he endured it. At times, we get wrapped up in our feelings and situations so much that we often forget to look ahead. We forget to look beyond what is coming against us instead of looking at who is for us. Can you imagine what was on the mind of Christ while he hung on the cross on Calvary? As some cheered, wept, and mocked him, I believe Jesus saw the glory that was ahead of him. He saw beyond his season. We were on the mind of Christ as he carried the weight of the world on his shoulders. He saw the trials and challenges we are facing today. So he humbled himself to death. He knew there would be a resurrection. He knew as a result of dying we would live. We must always look at what was already done on our behalf, which guarantees us victory from the situation we are facing. This is our hope. Just know there is hope for your situation. All hope is not lost, and it's not over until God says so. John chapter 19 verse 30 says, "So when Jesus had received the sour wine, he said, 'It is finished,' and bowing his head, he gave up his spirit." Because of what Christ did for us on the cross, we are able to go through the storms of life with the assurance that we will overcome. Set your eyes on the finished work of the cross. Nothing is impossible for Jesus. So friends, see yourself in the glory that is ahead of you. See yourself being healed from that sickness. See yourself overcoming that financial situation. See yourself happy and at peace in Christ. See yourself living the way God has called you to live and doing what he has called you to do. God bless you all.